welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a midweek preview, previewing Champions League, Europa League and Championship action. So let's get straight into it, starting off on Tuesday with massive Champions League games. Liverpool hosting Real Madrid in the first leg of their last 16k encounter. And yeah, I'm so hyped for this. Liverpool, obviously, things are starting to improve for them with that win against Everton, with that win against Newcastle. They'll definitely coming into this one confidence. Real Madrid still can be a bit dodgy, but you know, in good form at the moment. And yeah, I just feel Liverpool still have that inconsistency, and a great team like Real Madrid will punish them. I'm going to say 1-0 to them. Moving on then to RB Leipzig against Manchester City. And I think, yeah, most people would probably agree that Manchester City have got quite a favourable draw here. A game that you really expect them to win, to be honest. But, you know, Red Bull Leipzig, their form has been a bit inconsistent recently in the Bundesliga. Yeah, I mean, 1-1, lost 1, drawn 1. Man City drawing to Nottingham Forest last month. So things aren't going particularly well for them. They're still inconsistent. But yeah, you expect Man City to have the quality in this one. I'm going to say 2-0. Moving on into Thursday then, and a big Europa League game. The second leg at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Barcelona. And yeah, Manchester United coming into this one. 3-0 win against Leicester. 2-2 obviously in this tie. Barcelona in really good form. Both these teams in really good form. And yeah, in the first leg, it was a great game. I would say Manchester United just changed it and probably will be disappointed not to come to Old Trafford with advantage. But playing at home, they'll have the crowd behind them. I'm going to say they're just going to nick it. I'm going to say it'll be 1-0. Moving on into Championship games, we've got 5 of them this week on Tuesday. And starting off with Blackburn as they host Blackpool at Ewood Park. And yeah, Blackburn coming into this one, you know, still in the playoff race, still hanging on in there. Things are a bit inconsistent for them at the moment, but taking on a Blackpool side who did get a win, big win under Mick McCarthy for the first time last month, but Blackburn coming off the win too. And yeah, at home, this is kind of a game that you feel like they have to be winning, so I'm going to say Blackburn will get the win here, 2-0 for me. Moving on then to Millwall as they take on Burnley at the Den. And yeah, Millwall coming into this one, obviously off the back of that 3-2 win against Sheffield United, a really good result for them. And yeah, Burnley coming into this one, 1-0 win against Luton. Luton down to 10 men, but yeah, Burnley still winning on their way to the Premier League. But for Millwall, yeah, they still got a big playoff race. It really is between loads of teams in there, and Millwall got a game in hand. They need to make advantage of that, but it's going to be a tough one against Burnley, but I'm going to say they will get something. I'm going to say a draw. Moving on into Carrow Road and Norwich, who take on Birmingham. And yeah, this is an interesting one. Norwich, you know, you just don't know what they're going to get from them. A 1-0 draw against Wigan last month, such a poor result. They're just so inconsistent. And yeah, Birmingham, they kind of are on a bit of a slippery slope as well. Lost the last 2 against Cardiff and Huddersfield, 2 games where you really expect them to get some results from this. Just 7 points to go to the relegation zone. You could easily see them getting sucked into it, really. And yeah, again, Norwich has to be winning. I'm going to say they will, 2-0. Moving on into Rotherham as they take on Sunderland at the New York Stadium, and Rotherham coming into this one on the back of 2 defeats on the trot, and yeah, they're now winless in 5 games, which is disappointing. They've drawn 3 of them, but yeah, before that they were starting to improve. But yeah, I mean, they need to get some momentum back because they are being sucked into relegations at all. But Sunderland in good form at the moment, would have been disappointed not to beat Bristol City, but nevertheless still in good form, and I'm going to say they'll pick up another win here, 1-0 to Sunderland for me. Moving on into the Liberty Stadium and Swansea taking on Stoke, and yeah, this is another interesting game. Swansea coming into this one inconsistent form, lost to Blackburn at the weekend, but did beat Blackpool the week before that, and Stoke losing to Blackpool, big loss for them, because that kind of lumbers them back into the relegation mix, only 6 points ahead. So yeah, they need a result here. Swansea do as well, just to find a bit of consistency. And at home, I'm going to say they will find it. I'm going to say 2-1 to the Swans. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all the comments down below. If you want to share for daily football news and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.